Hydrogen is very reactive and the first element on the periodic table. It is the most abundant element in the universe. It could not find separately in the environment. It remains in a combined form with other elements. Generally, hydrogen is produced by heating and electrolysis methods. Hydrogen could be separated from water, which is known as H2O. Water contains two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen. If we use coal to produce hydrogen, the process is called gasification, which produces brown or black energy. Nuclear power produces hydrogen is called pink energy. When we use natural gas and fossil fuel to produce hydrogen, that is called grey energy. Fossil fuel carbon capture storage technology could produce blue energy. These all processes produce huge amount of carbon that hampers in mitigating the impact of global warming and climate change. Green energy plays a vital role in the reduction of greenhouse gases and carbon footprints. In most cases, fossil fuel is used to produce hydrogen in the world. But if we use renewable energy like electricity, solar power, or wind power to produce hydrogen, such fuel is called green energy. Hydrogen fuel is useful basically for long haul trucking, shipping, and air services. It is because it needs piles of batteries or repeated charging in long distance transportation. It also takes hours for the batteries to charge. Hydrogen can be stored for a long period of time than the power in the batteries. We can see zero carbon emission in steel, cement, and fertilizer production if we use green energy. So, hydrogen could be a future energy and future economy. Tata, Toyota, and Hyundai have already produced hydrogen powered vehicles. When we use hydrogen as energy, the fuel cell uses oxygen in the air and hydrogen to produce water and electricity. Hydrogen molecules are split into electrons and hydrogen ions when the catalyst meets hydrogen. The membrane gives hydrogen ions that go through but not the electrons that pass through an electric circuit where the current is produced. At the cathode side, the electrons, hydrogen ions, and the oxygen in the air combine to become water. Green hydrogen cars are very expensive due to high production cost of green energy. It costs $5 to $6 for 1 kg of green hydrogen that gives around 100 km mileage. Grey hydrogen costs around $2 in the market. A green hydrogen car costs around $60,000 in the world market. There are also very limited refueling stations for green hydrogen in the world. There were only 407 refueling stations in the world by 2020. By that time, the United States had only 45 such stations. Establishing a hydrogen refueling station is very costly. So government subsidies are required to build such refueling stations. Hydrogen has very poor volumetric energy density, so we have to compress it at very high pressure to make it apply. Transport and storage of hydrogen are challenges. However, green hydrogen could be the future of civilian transportation and passenger vehicles. Hydrogen can become a fuel of the 21st century. So, this energy could be said a future hope but not hype. Net zero or zero carbon emission by 2050 is a global carbon neutrality goal. To achieve this decarbonizing goal and make green hydrogen cost effective, viable, and affordable, modern technologies as well as more research and developments are needed. Green hydrogen's role is very significant for a carbon free future and energy independence.